Hello everybody, we are the Geeks and the Genets. I am Enzo. This is my forever co-host John. Today we talk about How to Train Your Dragon, the 2025 edition. That's live action. I know we've been missing out on the other live action movies, and maybe down the road we'll talk about them. But yeah, I think for my opinion, I know I'm giving my opinion away, but I think this is the best live action adaptation I've seen in any movie studio.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I also agree. Is that even though I do agree, the acting here is okay. Maybe it's like a 6 out of 10 for me, in my opinion. Even though we do have the actual voice actor for
Stoic, Gerard Butler.
Yeah, we got Gerard Butler for Stoic.
Yeah.
The acting is a little bit
Off.
I would say like Disney movie-esque kind of level.
Yeah, I think they all know what kind of movie they're in, which is a live action.
No, but yeah, it's a live action adaptation. But the thing is, I was like, is the voice acting for the original movie itself?
Yeah,
was really good.
yeah. Again, I think they're just reciting lines people have said before. So I don't know.
Yeah, so it kind of brings me back to my point. Yes, this is great. The CGI is not bad, by the way.
Yeah,
that's actually pretty good. And the story, if you've seen How to Train Your Dragon, you've seen it all. But that's the thing. Why?
Yeah.
Why make live action when 3D movie,
it's still
3D
here.
Animated movie, way better?
Yeah, I was about to say I think this will be one of our quicker videos because if you've seen How to Train Your Dragon, the original, you've seen it. But for those who are new, Hiccup is an outcast because he hasn't killed a dragon yet. He gets a Night Fury in Toothless, and he decides you know what, we can coexist, and a whole lot of great character development happens there. Oh, here you've seen it before. If you've seen it before, you know what happens.
Yeah.
And
we're sorry.
It's beat by beat the same movie almost.
Almost the same movie. I have to say, yes, we are going to be comparing this to the original movie because, again, we have to ask ourselves why.
Yeah.
Same with Lilo and Stitch. Why?
Right.
I like this movie. Okay, don't get me wrong. Because it is pretty much How to Train Your Dragon beat for beat, just with live action people. It's just why not? If you want to continue the whole How to Train Your Dragon IP, why not give us a different story with a different main character, but same, 3D artists?
Yeah, right.
Keep giving them jobs.
I don't know.
It's nice to see the girl from Last of Us try on other roles.
Yeah.
But
I mean, well, yeah. Why not make How to Train Your Dragon Ford instead of making this live action? I do like the fact that once Universal's Pictures announced this movie was coming, that the original director was like, nobody can touch this movie but me, and because in his words, he's seen enough mediocre live action remakes to be like, I don't like that trend. I'm gonna put heart and soul, and there is still the heart and soul in this movie. That's what separates this from the rest of the copy and paste trash that Disney has been putting out.
Agreed. When it comes to Hiccup and Toothless, I'm like, oh, it really is them bonding.
Yeah.
Again, in my opinion, the original movie does it better, but here it's still good.
Yeah.
Where even when they captured Toothless later on into the movie.
Yeah.
And he just looked like a scared puppy.
Yeah.
I was just release that animal right now.
Right. Yeah, I still love we're not going through this chronologically, so I will say I still love their test flight, and it's still the same score, it's still the same composer, so all the emotions are still there, or there's still soul in that scene. It's not like I'm watching being this I think it's not like the live action Snow White or Lilo and Stitch where I'm like, wow, I wonder what test flight would be made by AI. Absolutely soulless. Here I'm like, yeah, I can tell the director what his...
Did they do that for Lilo and Stitch?
I don't know. I really don't. I haven't seen Lilo and Stitch. It's out on video on demand, so I'm gonna put myself through those two, Snow White and Lilo and Stitch, just to be like, yes, I have seen the 2025 live action remakes.
Oh, did you see the? Did you see that one clip where somebody fucked up in production when it comes to Snow White? So she was singing, and you could clearly tell which parts were fast forward.
No,
like she would say a line, and it'll be, oh, yeah. I'm like, people were like, what the fuck was that?
no, I just unfortunately saw Gal Gadot's number, and I was like, oh my god.
I'll look for it and I'll see if I can send it to you.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to this movie, I still love that argument scene with Stoic and Hiccup when he's like, they killed hundreds of us, and then we killed thousands of them. I was like, yeah, I remember the scene. You guys are doing it well.
That's right. Again, it was alright.
Yeah. Again, if I haven't seen the first movie, I'd be like, wow, they're really putting emotions into the scene. I like this. Here, I'm just like,
but then if you had to watch the original one, you'd been like, wow.
Right?
How the fuck they do that?
Right?
Like, sorry. Again, I'm not biased. I legit was like, I would like to be open-minded to this movie because people said it was good, and I agree, it is compared to the majority of the shit Disney's been pumping out. And in my opinion, I'm more Team DreamWorks right now.
Yeah.
But it's just like, why? I keep asking that question. It's just, why did we have to have this?
Yeah, there's nothing here that justifies it's like why we did this.
Nothing new comes out besides
aside from the shaman lady where they do nothing with her. I'm like, what does she do? Nothing? Okay.
No, she just judges that Hiccup is
worthy.
Top killer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like seeing that kid from Deadpool like take the role of like fish legs.
Yeah,
but I'm not a fan when they open the chest with the book, which he has read a couple of times, but he's about to bust.
Yeah, I was like,
no, seriously, he was just like, oh, I'm like, oh my god, it's a book about dragons, buddy.
They also talk about the fact that the fish legs and Astrid are part of the fire brigade. I was like, is that a new thing? That's a new thing.
That's a new thing.
And I was like, are they going to do something with said new thing? And they never mention it again. I'm like, okay, I guess we're not doing that. Yeah, you said CGI was good. I agree. The CGI for the alpha was pretty great as well. I was like,
good. Oh yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah.
I like that fight scene all throughout. I'm like, oh
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I was like, if you ever wondered what that scene would look like with like live action actors, they're like, here you go. And it's still pretty cool to see. It's just that half the excitement gets taken away because I'm like, I know the outcome of this scene. And there's no tension. It's cool to look at. It's just no tension.
Again, like if you're a kid and like this is your first time getting introduced to How to Train Your Dragon, enjoy it. And if you're a kid, what the fuck are you watching this video?
Yeah. Yeah, I do agree. If this is your first time, go nuts, enjoy. It's a fun ride, and then watch it. And then, I guess, watch the original if you want to see what this movie references. And like, what else do I like? I like Nick Frost in this movie. I didn't know he was in this movie. I was like, oh shit, it's Nick Frost.
He's playing fuck, what's his name? Like he's
Gobber.
He's like Gobber. There we go. Yeah. And we also got the actress for the Sarah from Last of Us as Astrid.
Yeah.
I forgot her name. But like, she does a really good job here, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The romance here is a bit rushed, dude. I don't know if it's just me. I kind of need to rewatch the first How to Train Your Dragon because there are a lot of scenes where I'm like, this went by fast, but it's a 2-hour movie. A lot of things I was like, this is kind of going a little fast.
That's to the detriment of this film because the first one is like literally barely 2 hours. It's like an hour and 20. But Astrid and Hiccup's relationship is very well fleshed out by the end. If I remember the movie correctly, I could be so fucking wrong. It's
Right,
been a while.
like the kiss was earned, wasn't it? Or like it was like I don't know. Like I guess their chemistry was a little bit better. Their banter was a bit better.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, I know I've never seen the actor for Hiccup in anything else. He does a pretty okay job.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he
in Black Phone. He's the main kid in Black Phone.
I don't remember. I remember that movie being people were like, "Oh, this is the best movie," but I'm like,
Not for you.
it's alright.
All right.
It's alright. But yeah, like I don't know. It's just like I don't know. His acting was just a bit off for me.
Yeah. Not to compare it to the old one. I was like,
Yeah, again, that is very unfair because it is 3D animation with like a seasoned actor with
Yeah.
John Bernthal.
John
No,
Bernthal?
not John.
What the
John-
fuck? Jay
Sorry, what is it?
Baruchel?
John Baruchel.
Jay Baruchel? That's his name.
There you go. There you go.
I was like, what the fuck? I don't remember. Dad, I want to ride a dragon.
What's up, makeup?
But yeah, I do agree. It's unfair to compare to Jay Baruchel and America Ferrera.
Yeah.
Because the chemistry and
They're
acting
already
is great.
seasoned actors.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
So, like I can't really like But as kids, like as them playing as themselves, they're great. But I can't see him as Hiccup. He doesn't look like Hiccup.
Yeah, like every time he spoke, I was just missing his voice, like Hiccup's original
Yeah.
voice. I was like, I know you're live action Hiccup, but the voice coming out of your mouth, I expect Jay Baruchel for some reason, and that's so unfair.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm like that ain't him. That ain't him.
Yeah.
When he's like when the people would be like, "Oh, you just gotta stop being this," and him going, "You just referred to all of me."
The main stars for me are still the dragons. They are exquisitely like rendered, and like the CGI is
Oh
like
my God,
so
it's
great.
beautiful.
There's
Yeah.
no sense of uncanny valley anywhere, which I'm glad. Because they are the main stars almost.
Yeah.
So if it was uncanny, it would be again to the detriment. But Dean DeBolis made sure that it was up to par with what great CGI should be, and I think when we look back, this would be like an example of what great CGI should be for the rest of the 2020s, because we've seen such shitty CGI thanks to Marvel and other movies like The Flash from Warner Brothers. So yeah, it's nice to see that when you respect your visual effects artists and you give them enough time, they will crank out great stuff, and that's the main lesson here. Aside from that, I am literally scraping the barrel of what else to say. Like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's alright. Like, okay, judging from like, oh my God, comparing it to other like live action adaptations, this one is, in my opinion, the creme de la creme.
Yeah,
Because like the CGI for the dragons alone was so good,
yeah,
and I don't know what team did it,
yeah,
but please get them more often, because you could barely tell the divide between a CGI and the real person here.
yeah.
Especially that they show certain scenes in different time of day
Yeah.
compared to the original movie, which I like. Like Hiccup taking Astrodon like for the ride for the first time. Instead of like in the daytime, it was like hitting twilight and then it becomes night.
Yeah.
And like you could barely tell that, oh yeah, Toothless is actually a CGI animal. You're like, nope, that's a real fucking dragon right there.
Yeah, I believe dragons exist again, or did exist way back when. And yeah, I do, like you mentioned at the beginning, Gerard Butler coming back as Stoic is a sight to see. I was like, I mean, you're great as Stoic always, whether in live action or animated. So hopefully we get Kate Blanchett if there ever is a sequel.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah.
We have the scene of like you're as beautiful as the day you left, and you can't relive those emotions again.
There is one line here that I disagree, and I was a tad bit. I was like, that wasn't great.
Hmm.
That was like for me. I was like, nah,
Yeah.
and a bit disappointed. It was when Stoic saves Toothless from drowning, um, and Hiccup like rides Toothless, and he's gonna set his son off.
Yeah.
The line here when it came to the original movie was, he grabs him and goes, "I'm sorry for everything,"
Hmm.
and I'm like, that is great because he noticed that like, oh, I should have just let you be you.
Yeah.
But in this one, it was, I tried to protect you, which I was like a little,
Yeah.
yeah, and I was just like, nah, I don't like it that you're trying to justify what you did.
Right? Yeah. In the original, he was just like, "I'm sorry for everything," and it's just
Yeah.
that acknowledgement of like, "Yeah, I'm not perfect, and I'll continue to be perfect, but I'm apologizing for the way I treated you throughout your life." Where here you're like, "Are you trying to justify what the fuck you just said to him earlier?" Where he's like, "You're not my son." You're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Or the fact that you almost got your son killed.
Yeah. Right? In the arena.
Yeah.
But yeah, it truly is the best live action remake, but it's not saying much because the bar is set in hell anyway.
Yeah. But, hey, no, not... Okay. Sorry, I know we complained a lot about this movie. But, and yes, the bar is pretty much dead in the water kind of deal.
Yeah.
Technically it doesn't exist. But, I would say the bar is here. right there. How to Train Your Dragon's like right here.
Yeah.
You know, that's how far they got up, and like, I am extremely proud of every actor and actress that played their role here quite well, and the CGI artists who did their role very well, who did their job very well in making the dragons come alive. And even for the set, like, the rolling shots of, I don't know what kind of Scandinavian side of like whichever Iceland this is.
Yeah.
But it's just fucking beautiful to see because it does look like they used real
On set film locations. Yeah. That's what
yeah,
the credits show. We're like, "God damn, this is the real place."
and it's beautiful and gotta want to visit.
Yeah.
And yeah, even the writers, like, they did tamper with the original story. I would like, yes, I compared a lot. Yeah, I still like the original film more. I still don't see a reason why we would have a live action when,
Yeah.
not gonna lie, the original film still holds up.
Yeah.
Like, the animation's not old or dated or it looks janky like how Toy Story 1 looks.
Mm.
It's still a great looking film, but we're already here. What's done is done, and I will have to say what we have is pretty good.
Yeah. Despite the flaws, it surpasses a lot of other movies, like especially the two live action remakes this year, like like leaps and bounds is better than those two, even though I haven't seen it, but I don't expect much when I watch them.
Yeah.
But yeah, what would you rate How to Train Your Dragon 2025?
I'll rate How to Train Your Dragon 2025 live action. You know what? I'll give it, because it's coming from the source material of How to Train Your Dragon. It is such a good fucking story.
Yeah.
It's still a good story. The flying scene and everything. The characters, it is unfair to compare, but at the same time, you just kind of have to, because why is this here? Anyway, besides that, it is, in my opinion, a 7 out of 5. 7 out of 10, sorry.
It's like 7 out of
hell of
5.
a score. Yeah. It's a 7 out of 10 for me. It's still quite a pretty good like score because it's coming from How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
It's still the same story. But I don't know what they did. Why is it? It's much longer. It's 30 minutes longer.
Yeah.
But why does it feel so much quicker?
Right. I'll give it a 7 as well. Like, I can't see myself giving it anything higher just because I'm like, they're going off characters I already like, a story I really like. Not much is original here, and what elements that are original, you don't do much with it or do nothing at all with it anyway.
Yeah.
So why pay attention to that? Cast is good, CGI is great, story is the same beat, and which is fine, and it's good as always. And using practical sets is always great too. And I don't know if I want another one, but like if they want to continue, I'm like, yeah, sure, you can do that.
You know what's the weirdest thing is that if this would have softened the blow or sweetened the deal if How to Train Your Dragon was like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was like maybe 10 to 12 years ago. So I'm like, and see, and like 3D, like 3D movies weren't that bad back then. So, like, it just seems weird and very redundant. But if it was like 30 years ago, maybe, yes, there was a significant, like,
Time.
like, a time spent, and that, like, you could tell that, hey, technology has aged, and it can't keep up. Yeah, make a live action. I'd be like, yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice to see it live action version. I remember watching it when I was younger. But this is too a little of a gap.
Yeah,
You know? It's like if Avengers Endgame had like a 3D version. So it's like, why did we need that?
Right. It's I mean the MCU is having a restart in 2028, which the time is fair because at that point in 2028 the MCU will turn 20 years old. So that makes sense. Here I agree, like 15 years is not enough to be like, yes, I remember in my youth watching How to Train Your Dragon. Like, How to Train Your Dragon 1 came out when I was still in elementary and wrapped up when I finished when I was still in college. So my memory's still fresh.
Yeah.
It's not Toy Story where I'm like, I remember 30 years ago. Here I'm like, I remember college. How to Train Your Dragon is part of that.
Yeah. See, that one I understand. I don't trust Disney doing it, but like if they were like, yeah, let's make a live action Toy Story movie, I'm like, oh, okay. It's been long enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's been our video for How to Train Your Dragon 2025 edition. What do you guys think? What's your favorite entry in the original trilogy? Is it 1, 2, or 3 minus How to Train Your Dragon 2 Forever? Because I think that's a masterpiece.
Yeah, for me, 2 is the best.
Yeah. But yeah, whatever it is, comment down below. If you like what you see here, please leave a like, subscribe, and ding the bell icon to get notified of when we upload next. We're also on Spotify and TikTok. TikTok to see our best and funniest moments, Spotify to hear us on the go. In the video, I'm Jodo's voices on TikTok and ends off on Letterboxd. Where can I find you?
Oh, you can find me at JobJM_ on Instagram. It is my account.
And until the next time, we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Ciao.